Something else Parmigianino did in here was to paint these two pictures. The woman playing the big viol and the man playing the lute. So who are they? If I tell you they used to be the doors of the organ in the church, that's a big clue.
The woman playing the big viol is actually Saint Cecilia, the patron saint of music. The man playing the lute is David, King of the Jews, the Bible's busiest musician.
Parmigianino painted them here because I'm afraid I lied to you when I said there were 6 important things that came out of Parma. In fact, there were 7. And number 7 was music. That's no ordinary music, and it's no ordinary organ, because the music is Mannerist music made here in Parma, and the organ is a Mannerist organ built here in the 1580s.
The organ was built by the composer Claudio Marullo, a key figure in the development of Mannerist music. For 30 years, Marullo was the organist at St. Mark's Cathedral in Venice, a very prestigious position.
But then he came home here to Parma, where he revolutionised keyboard music and opened the doors for all that came after him. Tell me a little bit about Marullo. What's important about him?
Claudio Marullo's music represents the evolution of music in the 16th century, especially in the second half of the 16th century, because we have a style typically things for keyboard. In fact, in his music, we have some passages that are really intended for the keyboard players. And for example, in the first half of the 16th century, the keyboard music was strictly connected with the vocal music.
So he freed the keyboard a little bit. He gave it more independence. Is that correct? Or?
Yes. Yes.
Alessandro, I just wanted to ask you something. You were pulling the ropes a little bit there at the beginning. It must be a very difficult instrument to play.
Yes, actually it is a very delicate instrument. It's not like playing a modern instrument, which was probably a motor to activate the air system that allows the instrument to play with pipes. So actually you need to have a constant movement. You have to measure your movement in order to have always the same pressure.
It looked incredibly difficult to play this organ. How does it differ as an organ player? How does it differ from a modern organ?
Actually, the keyboard is smaller than actual organ. It's more similar to a harpsichord keyboard or any historical keyboard instrument of the period. So they are shorter and tinier, and so they require a different technique and a different approach. The fingering is the choosing the right finger on which finger to play which key. Okay.
Well, you gave us a big gift, so thank you very much for that by playing all this beautiful stuff.
Thanks. Thanks to you.